Hello, Legion, this is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more Total War Rome 2 in our Empire Divided Palmyra series. We are on the march, kind of. Hang on, let's see why. Let me take a quick look at Zenobia's army and see what I can add to it. She could probably benefit from maybe one more archer unit. And maybe one more Palmyrene Lancer unit. There we go. So it's a pretty cavalry-heavy army. But anyway, we have the Legion of Elagabalus, which is completely ready to continue moving. Now that Mios Hormos is no longer under threat from a navy, we could go ahead and bring them farther down to help deal with these guys down here. I kind of want to take care of them as rapidly as possible because I'm kind of concerned that the Sassanids are going to give us a little bit of trouble. We also received a mission to go ahead and take control of another region. So let's take a quick look at that particular region. We have been tasked to take control of Galatia at Cappadocia. That's actually three, that's 4 regions altogether, 1 province. And that's the cities of Ankara, which is modern-day Ankara, Turkey, Caesarea, Side, and Iconium. So we'd have to move the armies all the way up north in order to control that. So this is what I'm talking about. I kind of want to take control of these guys down here first, but at the same time, we're establishing. There's not necessarily a reason to. Yeah, there's not a reason to conquer them just yet. They don't dislike us. Politically, we're on pretty good terms with them. They're happy with us. Meroe is kind of distrustful, but hang on, let's see if we can. Yeah, we can't trade with them.
Enjoy the pleasures of my home.
We can't make them a client state just yet, but yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and just do what the game is asking us to do for now. We might get some additional armies trained up before long.
Ready for orders. As you request.
But sorry, just trying to make up my mind on what exactly. Also, this army, Zenobia's chosen. You probably need to be a full-fledged army before long. I've been using you as a garrison for now, but we're starting to make so much money that I need to start thinking more seriously about cavalry. So maybe some Palmyrene Legionary cavalry. We can only train a couple. So how about we train some Lanciarii as well? We already have this army in Palmyra, so that helps. We have that dignitary on the way down, and we have this fleet here, which can probably help take side when the time comes. So I suppose I will go ahead and switch my diplomatic focus. We're going to bring this spy back up. Let's bring her all the way up north and have both of our spies on the lines up here. Curia can go ahead and mess with Iconium again. Let's set... Oh, no, we can't. Just kidding. We'll just leave her on her current focus. And then you... Yeah, let's go ahead and march him back to Aelia Capitolina. It's going to take a while. A couple of turns, really. Not a long while. Let's end the turn. I think we have one more turn where we have an income bonus from the Mithraists in Petra. So that could be handy. We're not at war with anyone right now, so I feel like the game is going to throw something at me pretty soon. I just don't know what. Never played this campaign before. So we no longer have a trade deal with Nasamones. I'm guessing because Rome conquered them? Oh no, Numidia conquered them. New political intrigue. A diplomat has betrayed you. Technology research penalty. Oh. Well, that pisses me off. Okay, it looks like the rat catchers worked. The rat catchers have employed the tools of their trade to deal with the situation. Their methods are fast and effective, which is to be expected given the exorbitant amount of money they've requested. So we've got a +8 sanitation bonus now for 4 turns, which is pretty damn nice. And then I think things will be better there. So sanitation's completely improved in that area. Let's go back down. We'll have a look at our other cities now. All right, so we need to build something here before those slums come back. Let's see. I think it was consecrated ground I was going to build there. And then at Minos Hormos, I can build a Vigiles Urbani, which there's not any banditry left in Alexandria, and we already have one in here. But I kind of want to have one here just to help defend that city. But I could also do Frumentarii, which would help provide additional food. Or we can do a Quaestor. You know what? Yeah, let's do a Quaestor. Do I already have a Quaestor anywhere else? Can't recall. I don't think so. I've built mostly the Vigiles Urbani. So that's probably a worthwhile switch. Alright, so this patrician has leveled up. Ooh, additional growth per turn for the associated province if I promote that ability. Hell yes. Didn't see that coming at all. Alright, so this diplomat is on his way to Alexandria. He's going to be there in a few more turns. We have a little bit more money to use, not a ton, to train up additional horses here.
Ready for battle. We hunger. Ready for orders.
So, Zenobia, where are you?
Ready for battle.
You're in Diospolis. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get you up north as well.
I fight for
Fully withdrawing the queen from our southern frontier. Let's treat with Numidia really quickly. So there's a cultural aversion they have with
You
us.
are welcome, but that welcome can become a farewell.
So we were betrayed by our statesman. This is the guy that we sent as a diplomat, I think. I don't think we have the money to send him on any more missions. This is the guy that betrayed us, right? Or was it someone else? Yeah, Decimus Bassus. So the House of Odenathus. So he betrayed us. Can we assassinate him for that? I feel like I should assassinate him for that. He's born sneaky. Clearly. Yeah, I feel like I should kill him. We don't have enough money to do it right now. Embezzle funds. Interesting. At the cost of influence. Now we have lots of influence. So we could get some additional money that way. We could also secure this promotion, and there would be an upkeep for all land units. But that's if he's leading an army, though. So that's not necessarily going to help me. Let's go ahead and use embezzle funds. He's scheming for a turn. So we'll end that turn. That's our spy moving back up. I'll be interested to see if we can...
I speak with honest and honorable tongue.
Let's say no to the military access. No to the... I've been rejecting them the whole game. I kind of want to get rid of those factions to the south as soon as possible. Okay, so we have finished that technology tier. We did get some additional money, and we'll have to see how the influence situation looks now. A spy tells you that a politician from a rival party is plotting your assassination. What do you do? Let's hire bodyguards. The lady has shown unfaltering devotion to Rome. She has conquered many of its enemies in battle. We honor her and celebrate her glorious victories. Oh, okay, what does that mean? Oh, she gets a trait. +6 public order per turn for the local province. Vir Triumphalis. So... Oh, hang on. What upgrades can I do now? Oh, yeah, that's right. Of course.
At your command. Commander.
We now have level 2 weaponry across the board. Can't quite do everything with it yet. Still need to wait one more turn of income, but that'll really help in our war with these guys up here, with Galatia.
What do you wish of me?
Alright, so we have arrived in Alexandria. I'll go ahead and put this patrician near Alexandria. Technically, we just need to have him in the city. Alright. We'll train a Palmyrene cohort there. That army is very slowly training right now because we haven't really been focusing our efforts on them. Okay, so some of those upgrades are done. Zenobia, what are you doing? I don't think I've given you orders to move any farther, have I? So we'll bring you up to Tarsus. How about that? And then we're going to declare war. And we're going to try to move pretty quickly on this so that they... What we want to try and do is have a little bit of a blitzkrieg so that they lose territory rapidly and don't have the ability to fight back very hard. All right, so I think we've researched all 3... Oh, wait, no, we haven't. There's still 1 tier of the civics research we haven't done and 1 tier of the military. So go back to the military. We're going to go with a 10% unit reduction cost, or unit recruitment cost, 10% reduction in recruitment cost, that thing. And let's end the turn and move into maybe summer? We'll see. The nice thing about going north is that the armies that are farther north will not have to deal with the extreme drought as much. Once you're north of Syria, I think, as far as this mod is concerned, there might be summers and some negative effects, but okay. The animal was an Arabian breed, or Arabian bred, thin-legged. Oh, I guess it works either way. The animal was an Arabian breed, thin-legged and slender, black as cloudy night. When he first saw the horse, Wabalat lost his breath. For me, he rasped and slowly trod forward. In the following days, the foal became a trusted friend to my son, and rumor had it that Wabalat was bound to become a horseman of great renown. So as a consequence of that, let's take a quick look at Zenobia. Zenobia now has Vir Triumphalis, so anywhere she is gets additional public order. She is the Queen Mother. She also is a great leader, of course, so she can't be killed. We know about that. Okay, so let me send you as a diplomat to... Let's try Numidia. You betrayed me once. I'm being nice to you. Alright, Zenobia is still on her way up to Tarsus. She's going to be there in a couple more turns. However, importantly, first of all, I can go ahead and finish that upgrade. That spy, Tarpeia, is also on her way up, but this guy... Did you see that tax jump? That was almost a 400 credit tax jump, because we're now using him in Alexandria instead. Huge difference. So, now let's take a look here. Let's do... I think, what was I doing? Lancers? Yeah, I think I was doing Palmyrene cohorts. So one more, and then next turn, maybe, especially with that extra tax income we just secured, next turn we'll be able to improve that army strength a little bit more. I'm not going to do anything with that army per se. We've got a good number of armies that are helping defend our territory at the moment. All right, I do see Assassinated Agent that looks like he's going to try to mess with Palmyra. That's not a good sign. We're going to need to bring 1 spy over to deal with them. Failed diplomacy. By his inappropriate actions, your diplomat brought a death sentence down upon himself. So the diplomat was executed. Fabricate. You have completed a technological advancement, giving you an advantage over your rivals. Yep. So Curia leveled up. Our patricians have leveled up. Oh, cool. The Sibylline books again. These are tough times, and the people are gripped by fear. The Senate urges you to look for answers in the mystical Sibylline books. What is it that you seek to achieve above all else in the following years? Power, seize control, stability, appease the masses, prosperity, fill your coffers, and victory. Let's go ahead and say prosperity again. And, because a strong economy at the moment is so central to everything we need to achieve. Meanwhile, we can go ahead and build an additional building here. We need as big of a sanitation boost as we can get. Is there one that has higher sanitation? Shrine of Nabu gives the +4 research rate. I kind of want to do this one because we're using the tax harvesting edict here, and this would give us additional tax boost. Yeah, let's do that. And that actually might fix sanitation in the province. At least it would fix it in Diospolis. I'm not sure if it's province-wide sanitation that gets fixed there or not. It might just be Diospolis, but still. Pretty good. All right, so we've researched that. Units are now cheaper to recruit. 15% auxiliary unit recruitment cost, or 10% mercenary recruitment cost. Let's go for auxiliary first. And once we're done with this, this is campaign 1. We'll have an additional movement range bonus for all of our armies and fleets. Pretty nice. Peritonian can now expand as well. So let's go ahead and expand there. Let's see. I mean, there's an argument to be made that I should use a muster field here, but I'd rather recruit in Alexandria, honestly. Also, can I convert this? No, I can't. Damn. However, I can convert it to... Right now it's providing melee infantry bonuses. Oh, actually, no, it's providing defense bonuses. Whereas this would be an attack bonus and +1. No, we're still getting the +1 recruitment capacity regardless. So, yeah, here I think there's not an issue with sanitation. I kind of want to do a meeting place. There is a banditry problem, though, here, so it might be worthwhile to go ahead and build a procurator's villa so that banditry doesn't continue to influence that region.
At your command.
All right, let's see what else we need to train. We have this army here, the Legion of Elagabalus. And you, what are you doing? I'm going to bring this spy, rather than bring both spies up to deal with the front line, rather than do that, we have a spy, Curia. All right, I am going to go ahead and march this army up because we want to be fast about this. So let's have both armies in position. Zenobia can just do a standard march into Tarsus. It's never good to be on rapid march for too long because that's how you get ambushed. I don't think we'd be ambushed right now, but... Okay, this spy has leveled up as well. Let's go ahead and give her murder so that she can assassinate with a concealed blade. That's been the plan for a while. And we will keep her here. Let's take a quick peek. All right, side is okay. And Caesarea does have an army there, so we would benefit from... Tell you what. Let's poison their provisions. Very good. So we would benefit from attacking there first. So the territory we need to take is just these 4 cities. So as you can see, if I move quickly, I have this fleet in position as well. I could take side with a navy, honestly. Especially if I were able to promote this. Can I make a better... No, I can't just yet. We need to get the infrastructure technology. Is that what it is? Which one do I need? Aha. Yeah, it is improved harbor infrastructure. So that was one entire thing. I was thinking it was saying improved harbor and then infrastructure with something else underneath it, but that's one entire tech that I need. That's right, when you point to that, it's telling you what exactly I need. Over here, it's the docks. So in order to build the... Right now I have shipwright. In order to build the docks, I was completely misreading that. I need improved harbor infrastructure. Good to know. So until then, I really just need to have... Yeah, I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and build just some Vigiles. We don't need the fleet to be particularly strong. And I definitely want this tax collector bonus to kick in here. That'll help with taxes even more. Alright, we can't do any more recruiting here. Well, we can, but just the units that I want are not available. Let's go to end turn. Our economic situation is pretty good. We need to see how Tetricus is doing, possibly at taking Rome. Alright, so here's that Sasanian agent. We need to deal with him.
If you strike, the blow will be unexpected and all the stronger for it. Can you
Against
not
who?
march?
Undiscovered faction. I guess you're over here. I'm going to say no. Plague in Petra. A dire sickness has afflicted our populace and men are dying by the hour. No doubt the pestilence comes from the lands nearby. So plague is spreading around, unfortunately. A riot has started in your capital. You suspect that it was instigated by one of the other political parties. How do you react? Let's go ahead and accuse in public. Let's be dramatic. Nice! It's Easter again. The most important of Christian holidays is in March, so we read this already, but this is giving an additional growth and public order bonus to Antioch, which in 2 growths will be able to improve Thapsacus and Tarsus, which are our border settlements with the territory that we're expanding to. So that's good. That is good indeed. And we still have some issues with sanitation that I'm going to need to deal with. Nabatea is at war with the Sassanids. That's probably not good. Yathrib is controlled by the Ma'in faction, that looks like. And it also seems like Tetricus controls Rome. Yep, Tetricus has taken control of Rome. And he seems to be advancing pretty liberally on... It seems like the Roman faction itself has completely collapsed. So Aurelian is in a lot of trouble. Tetricus could be knocking on our door pretty soon, unless we knock first. Alright, so Zenobia can move on Caesarea now, if I wanted to. Let's first of all assassinate this. Let's use poison. Alright, we wounded the agent there. Now, I have another agent I need to take care of, as I recall. What exactly do you think you're doing? Let's use a concealed blade. Alright, so we wounded that agent. At least she's leveled up, so we can actually improve her ability to assassinate now. Which we've been meaning to do as well. Alright, so I given that the Sassanids seem like they might be making a move, I think it would be worthwhile to go ahead and train some additional Palmyrene cohorts here, as well as some additional legionary cavalry. Good, that'll all be done training in 1 turn, so that army will be more fully built. And then this army, the Legion of Elagabalus, tell you what, I can go ahead and move Zenobia up here and put her in ambush position, so they won't know she's there. Meanwhile, this legion, can you move on standard march? No, you can't, but you can make it there in rapid march. So rapid march to Tarsus. And like I said, we're going to try and hit pretty quickly. Different ways that I could do this. I may even be able to march straight to Iconium with Palmyra before long, but we'll see how this goes down. I want to try and be swift about this. Alright, this fleet is, I think, ready, so we're going to go ahead and move them into position here. We will have a little bit of a public order penalty. Not really, in Judea. We're still fine there. Alright, so the only issue now is that this army in Alexandria is now our only defensive option in this area. So I think hang on, let's move them way over here so that they can keep a little bit better eye on what's happening here and maybe react a little bit more quickly to needs in either direction. Actually, no, we have this army in Palmyra as well, but I just need to keep a close eye on which is which. And which line is well defended. Let's see. Politically, anything else going on? We did lose our statesman, so we could hire a new statesman with more money. We're not going to do that right now, but we need to hire a new one, for sure. And give him stuff to do. Nothing happening yet. That's good. I need peace for a second. Alright, so we've lost some garrisons, probably due to a hot summer. We have some plague in Petra and Palmyra. So, plague came from Adumatu. And then Palmyra now has plague. Your bodyguards killed the assassin, you assert your strength, and all parties are impressed. Very nice. Alright, and the Procurator's Villa is done in Peritonian. So, yeah, we're okay sanitation-wise here for now. See, I'm tempted to do another Vigile Sorbani, because just the garrison bonus right now, I think, especially to reduce banditry. Let's do that. Reduce banditry, maybe even improve our income a bit as a result. Alright, this spy, you know what? Stay here. You keep an eye on that situation. Meanwhile, this army... let's fortify them in that position. They're more visible that way. Maybe if there are spies who are keeping an eye on our military strength in the area, that can be kind of a message to them not to get too ambitious.
I fight for the people. How can I be of
Okay, military sabotage. Let's poison their provisions.
By my hand it is done. I am
This should go pretty quickly. All right, I'm going to attack Caesarea, but I'm going to do it in the beginning of the next episode. Let's go ahead and declare. So they're joined by Lydia and Rome. So we're now officially at war with Rome, but Rome is not really much of a threat to us at the moment. So I will go ahead and quick save this. We'll end this episode here. In the next one, we're going to take Caesarea. I will probably fight this battle on the field just because, well, you know what? Maybe I won't. This is our first fight against Galatia, so it'll be an interesting new change. I'll think about it between episodes and maybe go for it, but it won't last long for sure, because they don't have much here. They have a small garrison and an even smaller army defending against a very experienced Zenobia of Palmyra invading Caesarea. And then we're going to use this army to go around and take the next city. So hopefully we'll achieve this next objective pretty rapidly, and that'll give us some additional income as well against whatever the game is about to throw at us, including a potential war with Rome. So keep your eyes peeled on that. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this one, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. New episodes are coming out every day at noon Eastern Time. Comments are always welcome. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.